As the sun went down, the meadow turned soft and golden. And in the warm grass, the little lights came out to play, one twinkle at a time. Saul, Tori, and little Pal were catching falling stardust in their hands, laughing. And just a little apart sat Bori, the quietest light of all, with her gentle lavender glow. Then the wind blew, and something small and gray came tumbling out of the sky. A tiny rain cloud, all alone. Hick, hick, it hiccuped, and each little hiccup shook out a sprinkle of rain. Oh no, whimpered the little cloud. He was scared, and the more scared he felt, the more he cried. And the more he cried, the more it rained. Raindrops splashed onto the little lights, and their glow began to sputter and dim. And the tiny flower bud they all loved drooped its head low under the falling rain. The friends huddled together, unsure what to do. But Bori did not look away. Quietly, she watched the little crying cloud and wondered what was making him so sad. I know, said Soul. Let's cheer him up. She shone as bright as she could and sang a silly, sunny song, hoping a big smile might chase the rain away. But when everyone stared at him, the little cloud only felt more shy. He pulled himself in small and cried even harder. The sprinkle turned into a shower. Pitter patter, pitter patter. Let me try, said brave little Tori. She grabbed a big leaf and flapped it hard. Shoo, rain cloud, go on, away you go. But that frightened the little cloud most of all. Rumble went a tiny thunder, and down came a heavy, heavy rain. The pebble dam the friends had built broke apart, and water rose up to their knees. Then little Pal crept up, holding out his most precious thing, a glowing berry. Here, you can have it, he whispered. Please don't be sad. But a rush of rainwater swept the little berry away before the cloud could even see it. Pal's shoulders sank. Nothing was working at all. The water climbed higher. One by one, the little lights began to flicker and fade, and the small flower bud was nearly under the rising water. The friends were tired and out of ideas. Nothing we do helps, sighed Soul. And in that quiet, sad moment, the smallest, shyest light of all stood up. Bori took a soft breath and stepped forward. Bori lifted a big leaf, like a little umbrella, and sat down right beside the crying cloud. She did not try to fix him. She just said, softly, "It's okay. Will you tell me why you're so sad?" Quiet little Pal tiptoed over and sat down too, close beside them. "I'll stay and listen with you," he whispered. And so they waited, gently, without any rush. Between little hiccups, the cloud began to speak. The big wind, it pulled me away from my mama and my cloud family. I've been drifting all alone for days, and no one would stop to listen, so I just got heavier and heavier. Bori nodded slowly. "So you've been looking for your family," she said, "and you're tired and scared, and you miss them so much." The little cloud blinked. Someone had finally heard him. And something wonderful happened. As the little cloud felt truly heard, his heavy gray began to lift, lighter and softer, until he turned a gentle, fluffy white. The hard rain stopped, and only one last, kind sprinkle fell. That last soft sprinkle fell right onto the drooping little bud. And pop! It opened into a bright, shining starflower. The thing that had felt like trouble had turned into a gift. Now light enough to float, the little cloud rose up into the sky. So Bori shone her lavender light high up, like a tiny signal. And far away, a family of white clouds saw it and came drifting down through the sunset. The little cloud nestled into his family at last, warm and safe. The water sank away, the little lights glowed bright again, and a soft rainbow stretched across the sunset. And by the new starflower, the 5 friends settled close together, and Bori smiled her quiet, gentle smile.